Yeah, the Nations Championship. There's going to be 12 teams, 12 best teams in the world. 6 Northern Hemisphere, 6 Southern Hemisphere, and they'll play against each other between the summer series and the November, and then at the end of that, hopefully there'll obviously be a ranking of the best teams. The best team will play the best team in the Northern Hemisphere will play the best team in the Southern Hemisphere, and then second best will play second best all the way down at a finals weekend in London in November. So very exciting. There's no friendlies really in rugby at all, especially at test match level. They're always pretty tough, but it's always extra special if you're playing for a competition. There's something to win at the end of it. I think everyone who plays the game, particularly at this level, will be pretty competitive and keen to win, and winning trophies is always a big motivation. So lads be very excited for it. The best teams in the world, it's where you want to test yourself. And then, yeah, the idea of a finals weekend sounds pretty cool. We don't get to have those too often. It's more like a World Cup. World Cup is probably the only time you're ever going to have a load of teams in one place ready for playing finals and kind of knockout style rugby. So yeah, it's very exciting. Really looking forward to the prospect of that. You kind of end up playing a team a couple of times in short succession, and you feel like they're rivals, and then there's always another team that comes in. But obviously South Africa, New Zealand having beaten us in November, there'll be games I'll be really looking forward to. Anytime you lose to a team, you kind of just can't wait for the next time to get a go at them and hopefully get a win the next time. I think the fact that you have the best teams, North versus Southern Hemisphere. I think it's unbelievable. I think even as a sports fan myself, you want to watch, even if you're not into rugby or whatever sport you're into, you want to see the best players playing against each other at whatever sport it is. And I think when that happens, you always get a great spectacle. You get great games, great competitiveness. And there'll be some seriously good rugby. And Twickenham as well, very real cool place to play, obviously in London, great city. So yeah, very exciting. Six Nations, everyone kind of knows what it is. It's a huge competition. It's always brilliant games, amazing standard, great history to it as well. And adding the Southern Hemisphere teams and the quality that they bring is can only be beneficial. So it'll make for some pretty good rugby. It'll be weird kind of cheering on a few of the other Northern Hemisphere teams. But yeah, it's a really cool concept. The way there's kind of two games on each day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, makes for a brilliant spectacle. I mean, normally you go for a rugby weekend somewhere and you get one test match, which is brilliant. But I think to have the prospect of six test matches, it'll be brilliant. Even from a player's point of view, it's great fun being in and around. I know even from the World Cup, even just playing in the same city, and you can go down to watch one of the other games if you're not playing, or it's kind of going on the TV. You're kind of following it all. It makes for a great buzz, great spectacle. And I think the other thing I like about test match weekends, and it'll be even more exaggerated here, is having all the fans around. But obviously we'd have, like, if to say Irish and English fans, you have 2 sets of fans, whereas there could be 12 sets of fans there in London for the weekend. So yeah, it'll be really cool. It'll be a great buzz around the city, I'm sure. Hopefully Ireland, that's the goal. That's what we're aiming towards anyway. Ireland final, and against who, I don't know. Be competitive. Argentina are going well. They've been close to putting it all together. But Ireland, hopefully. I mean, having that amount of tickets available is great, because any of the big test matches, it's even though you might have 50, 60, 70, 80,000 people at a stadium, they're in very high demand. You often get people wanting tickets. There's always people looking for tickets for these test matches, and having that amount of tickets going, chance to watch such high quality rugby, the best teams going at it, it's brilliant. Hopefully there'll be a lot of people who maybe wouldn't get to go to too many games when there's only one match going on, but with 6 matches, hopefully anyone who's keen to come along will be able to make it. Even the memories you create, like I remember, I think back on just November series games. I went with my dad and my brother, and the memories they create, I can still remember them well, and that's maybe like 25 years ago or so, which is mad. You create real special weekends, and it's obviously cool to be in person experiencing obviously the First Nations Championship as well. I think it'd be really cool. Hopefully I'll be playing, but if not, I'd be getting a ticket. Australia is a very cool place, first of all, and they're a very proud rugby nation, and we've had some great games over the years against them. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully myself, we've done reasonably well against them the last few years, but playing at home is a bit different to playing away. So that'll be a big challenge and very exciting way to, I suppose, kick off the Nation series.